Just a bit of introduction. My name is Thomas. This is assignment 2 for new service and product commercialization for Master of Marketing in Macro University. And the company I choose is IKEA, and the product name is called Angla. So before I start with the opportunity recognition theories, I want to explain the basic concept and ideas of the product and why I call the product Angla. Now, the product is basically a furniture, preferably a drawer or a wardrobe that combines with object recognition technology. Object recognition technology enables computers to identify images in a picture or a video. And this allows computers to identify what items people put inside their furniture. Now, IKEA is known for its unique product name, and the name Angler is Swedish for angels. Angels in folklore is believed to guide people who are lost to the right path. And in this case, it guides people to find their lost items in their homes or other places. Now, this product mainly comes from an unmet consumer need where people lost their items inside their house and waste time searching for it. And a survey from Computer Science Zone suggests that people waste 60 hours a year searching for their lost items. And that's about 2.5 days wasted on searching lost items. Now, if you put it in an even greater scale, if the average lifespan of a human is 60 years, that's about 3,680 hours, or half a year wasted on searching lost items. And you could use that precious time to read a book or spend time with your family. And that's just the time factor. In terms of financial value, the average people lost about $220 from lost items, and that excludes replacement cost. And there is an overall of $2.7 billion to replace missing items, with the most common lost items are keys, phones, glasses, and paperwork. And these are just the time and value from searching lost items. There are other factors that affecting this problem, including emotional loss, such as stress and frustration when you can't find your car keys on a tight schedule, or lost your favorite teddy bear when you got from your birthday. And don't even mention the arguments and you have to deal with your partner when you forget to put your wedding ring. And another interesting part about this problem is that it is twice as likely for millennials to lose their stuff compared to the baby boomer generations, meaning it would be a bigger problem in the future if it's not solved. And this is where anglers come from. It reduces the time needed for consumers to find their lost items by combining furniture and technology in terms of the unsolved matrix. The product categorizes in the upper left quadrant or market development because it introduces existing product to a new market. More specifically, it introduces new feature for furniture to have. And this technology could quickly identify what items consumer put inside their drawer and connect it to the IKEA app on your mobile phones. And it could reduce the risk of losing consumers' items and therefore saves time and money. And this idea is also aligned with IKEA's mission statement and ongoing market strategy. IKEA's mission statement is to create a better everyday life for the many people. And one of the ways to live up to that value is to provide convenience to consumers. And IKEA also have the responsibility to reduce waste and coming towards a better future. And this idea could reduce waste made by replacing lost items. IKEA marketing strategies also leverage on the latest technology and prioritizes consumer experience. Now that you understand what's the consumer problem and how it aligns with IKEA's values and marketing strategy, I'm going to explain how the product works in detail and correlates it with marketing theories. And as previously mentioned, the idea is a combination of two existing products, furniture and object recognition technology. In terms of the template of creativity, it can be categorized as attribute dependency, and drawer being a place to store items, and object recognition technology being a technology that can scan and identify items. Implementing this to be a Trott's new product concept, the form would be furniture such as a wardrobe or drawers. And the technology would be object recognition technology, and the need would be finding lost items. And the pattern in concept generation would be customer need is to find lost items. And then IKEA developed the technology to solve the problem. And then the form would be a furniture that can identify what items to put in the furniture. And now that you understand the main function of the product, I have a few ideas on how to maximize Angular's use and how it can be implicated into marketing efforts. As we know, Angular's technology can be used in kitchen cabinets to identify different items such as spices, cereal, or oil. And to improve its function, Angular could also be able to identify the item's weight, the item's volume, and even specific ingredients. For example, the technology should be able to tell the difference between salt, pepper, and chili powder, or how much cooking oil are left in the cabinet. And then, with all of this data gathered, IKEA could send this to the nearest grocery stores, such as, for example, Woolies. And then Woolies could send grocery recommendations to consumer. And this could reduce waste because consumer only spend on items that they ran out. And this can also reduce household expenses. Although this wouldn't be the most ethical approach because of privacy reasons and of course, targeted marketing. And for the target market, anglers will follow the same demographic and psychographic as IKEA. IKEA demographic are people from the age of 20 to 34, including students, professionals, and young employees. And they are also targeting people who are single or new young couples. And they are also target people who are, in terms of psychographic, they are targeting the middle income class consumer that seeks for durable and affordable furniture. They are also targeting consumer with minimalist and sophisticated design. And for behavioral, anglers are targeting people who are price sensitive, people who are organized and want convenience, and to a certain extent, people with mental disorders such as OCD. Now, the primary competitors for this idea are furniture stores in general, but the most noticeable one is Temple and Webster. They are a furniture store that have the same demographic and psychographic as IKEA, and one point that stands out from them is the color and variety design. They have more color and variety designs than IKEA. Although they haven't really come up with anything in terms of furniture and technology because they are prioritizing on CSR and other green practices. Therefore, I think this is a good idea because it brings out the first mover advantage. And if it's successfully executed, IKEA would acquire a lot of market share. And lastly, its core competencies. The core competencies of the idea is to solve a niche consumer problem and provide a maximum consumer experience with existing technology. The product was meant to reduce the time needed to find items inside your furniture by using object recognition technology and sending it to your mobile devices. To an even greater extent, this idea could identify specific brands or items like groceries and send the data to grocery stores to remind the consumer which groceries they are going to run out. And this can reduce overconsumption and reduce household expenses. And this product is served as an add-on to furniture, meaning that consumers doesn't have to choose this technology if they are shopping for furniture. It is completely optional. And one weakness from this product is the high development cost. IKEA would need to build new servers, an external mobile app. They have to produce this technology in a high scale. They need to require new talents for this development process and much more. And although I believe IKEA would have the necessary resources, such as financial and talents, to build this idea. Thank you.